This is a south elevation view of the wall that we're going to construct, and I wanted to just show this first before we start it, just so you had an idea of the dimensions and scale. I've got a first level, a second level that I put on. Mine is at 6 feet, but we're going to do that higher. We'll do that at 12 feet. And then the overall wall height was 34. We'll leave that the same. We've got a 60-foot width. And I made these 6-foot little indent guides just to indicate where our wheels and support structure might go. We also might note that we have this a 12 by 12 grid that we've divided the space off into. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go to File and open up a new Conceptual Mass. And we'll go to the south elevation again, and we'll go ahead and make some new levels. So we'll create a level, and like I said, we'll come up 12 feet. Now I drew it backwards. Let's undo that. Let's try one more time. There we go. And then we come up 34 feet. Oh, try one more time. And oops. One more time. Sorry to be so laborious about this. I'm just not sure how to click the, and there we go. Okay, so we have our levels set. We're going to do a 60-foot wide structure, so we can take these and offset them. Oops. Well, I'll do that one and move it over 60. And then, like I said, we had these 6-foot offsets. For our wheel areas. Okay, so let's look at this in a 3D view now. So we have all of our alignments. I'm going to select, this is the working plane. I'm going to go back to the south elevation, and I'm going to construct a line. And I'm going to create a form from that. And that probably made it going in the other direction. So we'll go to, it's a little hard to see it. Let's see if we can grab it here. There it is. I'm just going to rotate it. I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. It was constrained, so it didn't move. So what we could do is copy it and move it. I'll delete this other one. Okay, and now we'll go to the south elevation, and we'll extend this out. And now we're ready. We have our form or our surface defined, so I can select that and divide that surface off. It's going to give us our 12 by 12 grid. I think we can be happy with that. And the next thing we need to do is turn our nodes on. So I'll just turn that on. That gives us connection points for our grid. So now we could actually look at importing a panel into this. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to do a save as a family, and I want to get into our video, our section that we're working on, and we'll call this the panel system. And we'll save that. And we'll jump out to, we'll jump out to the pillow that we've created. And we'll go ahead and we'll load this into the project. And we're going to load it into, I've got two names of panel system, and I don't know which one let me just cancel out of that for a minute. Let's see what it looks like panel system is on the top of this list, so we'll go with that. We'll go load project into this panel system. After this video breaks, what I'll do is I'll close those off. I apologize for that. Alright, so here we are. I'm going to grab the component, the rectangle pillow, and this is where we get that chance to actually attach it in a random mode, so to speak. So I'm just going to each one of the modules and attaching it. And you'll notice I went clockwise, and that makes the panel face in this direction. If we were going counterclockwise, it would probably go in the other direction. I can easily flip these over, and that's how we attach a random panel to that grid system. Next thing we're going to look at is building our columns and our beam system, our structure behind that, and then we can come back in and place our panel systems with some reference to how we would attach it back to structure.